Okay, let's cook. I accidentally hit the live button before I was 100% ready. Let me just plug this up so you don't die on me. Okay. Ooh, it's hot in here. I got a fever blister. Alright, so let's cook. I got some spaghetti noodles going in this pot. They should be almost done. And then, actually, I'm going to turn them off. And this one, in my skillet, I got some butter melted in there. Now I'm going to add some fresh mushrooms. We're going to let them cook for about, 2-3 minutes. In there. Ooh. All right, that's probably good. Michael, can you take this stuff out the oven for me? Never mind, it's out. Okay. All right, so we got our mushrooms in the skillet. Can they see, Michael?
Yeah, well enough.
All right, let's see.
I mean, it could be closer and better, but...
All right.
That's my thing.
We're going to cook these down for like 2 to 3 minutes. I don't know what this is called. So I found this recipe in a group of, something I bought off of eBay. It was like a pack of handwritten recipes. It doesn't have a name on it. Or newspaper clippings that wouldn't have... I don't know where it came from. So, but I found this and it looked yummy, so I figured we would try it. So first things first, we're going to cook our mushrooms for about 2 to 3 minutes. And about, well, I use a lot of mushrooms, so I'm using about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter on medium heat. And then we also need 1 pound of cooked spaghetti noodles. Alright, that should look pretty good. Let's put it down so we get nice and tender. Now, I love mushrooms. The fam, not so much. So I cut them up pretty big so they can pick them out. And they're going to cook out some of that moisture that they have absorbed. I'm thinking about growing some mushrooms this year. Been watching some videos on it in my garden. Have any of you ever grown mushrooms? I saw oyster mushrooms are pretty easy to grow, but I don't really ever cook with those. I mean, I would if I had them, but mostly use little white caps or baby bellas or that kind. Have y'all ever grown those before? I don't know. Let's see. The recipe calls this Ted's Famous Chicken. And apparently Ted Giannanoulis, I don't know who that is, the famous chicken. He was formerly known as the San Diego Chicken, but usually referred to as the guy who dresses up in a chicken suit. Has entertained millions of sports fans with his inspired silliness and slapstick routines. How can anyone do a chicken cookbook without going to at least one chicken? Here's the result. So this is Ted's famous chicken recipe. Alright, so those are getting cooked down pretty fast. I actually have a couple more that I didn't add because my pot was getting full. I'm just going to throw those in there. Let's just stick them in.
Carolyn Scott Kelly said her son grew mushrooms and cow patties. Yeah, I don't think those are the kinds of mushrooms you're supposed to eat.
Yeah, I don't know if those are the ones I'm looking for.
That's a little psychedelic.
I think those are magic mushrooms. I guess I should have clarified that.
But I like the way she's thinking, because I was thinking the same thing.
Really? Alright, we're going to add about a teaspoon to this of lemon juice. I like it lemony, so I'm going to do maybe a little more. And about, I don't know, 2 tablespoons or so of chicken broth. Now, you can do white wine. In fact, the recipe calls for white wine. I just don't have any. And I didn't want to go buy any just for one recipe, so that's that. Now, we need to let this cook until that juice is all cooked out.
What do you call it when they do a surgery plan?
Huh? Surgery plan? Alright, since my camera's already like kind of set over here, we'll just do the rest of this over here. Move this. Now, let me grab a large mixing bowl. We'll use this one. This is my newest bowl. Isn't it pretty? It's really for a salad, I think, but it'll work fine.
Ooh, Cindy Pennington.
Is she from here?
I don't know. All I'm going to say is I've never met a poor Pennington.
Okay, so I did, speaking of meat people, I did meet a follower, Miss Sedona. The other day I was shopping and I met her. And she asked for more chicken recipes. So she is actually one of the reasons why I've been hunting chicken recipes. She said she needed more ideas for chicken. So, thanks to Miss Sedona, we found this one. Alright, we got 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. Man, it looks like this liquid ain't never going to get out of here. Alright, here's the second can. Where are you going?
Where you going home?
Be careful. Alright, 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. We need 2 cups of sour cream. So that is, this is a 24-ounce container, so it's about half this container. Okay. It's about half. Right? No, 24 divided by 8 is 3, not 4, right?
24 divided by 8 is 3.
Yeah, so we need about 2/3 of this container. All right. All right, let's get this mixed. Actually, I think I'd rather a wooden spoon. Can y'all see good? Let's go over here. So we got 2 cups in here of sour cream. 2 cups, 2 cans cream of chicken. We're about to add some more stuff. Any day now, the juice is going to cook out of our mushrooms here. Alright, now we're going to add our cooked spaghetti, which I need to drain. So let me do that while y'all watch the mushrooms. Look, Michael, my little bubbleheads are moving. Alright, we'll drain that. Let's add that to our soups.
Oh, everybody's just saying how they've been missing.
Yeah, we've been super busy. We do have a surgery date, though. A firm. Is it firm? Have they even called you?
They haven't technically called me.
So listen how we found out our surgery date. We went to go see a doctor about his vertigo or dizziness or whatever you call it. And he said, oh, I see you have a surgery date April 8th. And we were like, we do? Because nobody's even called us yet. So that's how we knew it. What was that, last week?
Yeah, on the 5th or 6th, something like that.
Now, it says to put into this our chicken. But, so I took some chicken breast, well actually I used thighs. Recipe calls for chicken breast. And to cut them into strips. And to put them, we're almost out of our liquid. We're almost done here. Our mushrooms. It says to put them, like slice them into slices and put them in here. I feel a little weird about that. Whatever, I'm going to follow the recipe. So here's our chicken that I've cut up into little strips. We're going to add a little salt and a little pepper. A lot of pepper. And even though the recipe does not call for this, I'm going to add a little bit of Tony's. And then my Tony Sasheries, I always use that. Alright. So here's our chicken. Just going to stir it up to get that seasoning going, mixing. And it says to put the chicken in there just like this. So, and it goes. Yup. It's weird. Oopsie, I made a mess. Alright, I feel like that's most of the liquid cooked out of those mushrooms. So let's get a sliced spoon here. Turn this off. Start adding these in here. Michael, what is today's date? March 10th? Okay, so today is Sunday, March 10th. Because, I'm going to try to start doing that because I heard a lot of people complaining when they go back and watch the replays. Apparently they don't understand how a live video works. So, they don't understand this is going to go in the oven and I can't They're like, why don't you edit your video? I'm like, because it's live, bruh. Anyways, so because I want to see the finished product. So, today is Sunday, March 10th, 2024. So, if you're catching this on replay, you can go to the page, go back to that date, and the next video to see the final results will be after this one, okay? Alright, ooh, I should have kept the other spoon. This one's hot. Give that a good stir.
Yeah, Colleen, I kind of agree with what Colleen Brown said. To me, if you add too much time, it makes everything almost taste the same.
Yeah, but I didn't add a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you put too much, you got to do it to your taste. Everybody's taste is different for seasoning. And I find also, you can call me crazy, but the older you get, the more sensitive you are to seasoning. I think that's been true for me. All right, let's see. All right, so now, I have a casserole dish. Let me just spray this with Pam.
Oh, show them how pretty that is.
My pan? I am. I made a mess here though, so let me get that wiped up. Okay. And I'll clean that up too. Okay, so here's my casserole dish. And I'm so hot. No, this light. Okay. And then for right there, let's do this. Because my stove is hot. I'll just set that right there. It is for no other reason other than the stove is hot. I don't want to hurt the bottom of my dish. So, we're going to pour this into here and hope we do not make a huge mess. Because normally, I would bring that over there to the counter and do this. I think that's a 5-quart casserole dish, but you could put it in a 13 by 9 inch pan. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to top this with some Parmesan cheese. Okay, and then we're going to pop that in the oven at 325 for about 30 to 45 minutes. Just long enough for our chicken to cook. We're topping this with some Parmesan cheese. Make sure we spread that out. And cover it. And we're putting it in the oven at 325 for about 30 minutes or so.
You show me what pot?
What pot? Alright, so we'll be back in about 30-45 minutes to take a look at this. We are making Ted's Famous Chicken. Yep, that's what it's called, Ted's Famous Chicken. This is a recipe I found in some vintage, like cut up recipes, like from magazines and or handwritten notes. All right, so we'll be back in about 30 to 45 minutes. Whew, it's hot in here. And we'll show you the results then. Again, today is Sunday, March 10th, 2024. You'll be able to catch the final result in the next video. So we'll see you all soon.